now, from Arizona studios, it's two Schmucks and a Mic.
And hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. We've been drinking, and we're in Vegas. And we've been drinking in Vegas. So I want to let you know that right now, we're brought to you by Mr. Bum's Single Swipe Bum Wipe. Mr. Bum's Bum Wipe is a saturated... all right. First off, I've been drinking a little bit, but this is just how it goes. It's how it goes. Okay? So you have to fucking deal with me right now. Okay? So listen. Mr. Bum's Bum Wipe is a saturated... All right. God damn it. Mr. Bum's Single Swipe Bum Wipe. That's the name of the product. Okay. Mr. Bum's Bum Wipe is saturated in a patented cleansing solution that counteracts the smell of shit on contact. This grade A wonder solution is harvested from the cassava plants and toxic beetles in the Congo. Mr. Bum's Bum Wipe comes in an array of colors and grit grades to polish your undercarriage. Visit Mr. Bum's Single Swipe Bum Wipe on the internet and order today. Contact paramedic if any side effects occur. Anal leakage. Bright pink asshole. Constant itching. The smell of burning plastic. Swelling and striking. God damn it. Shrinking butthole. Swelling and shrinking butthole. So everything else is swelling, and it makes your butthole shrink. Stains or wetness found in underwear. And we have Darren plugging Raging Bull and all the goodies.
Get your business on TV. Okay? RagingBullMarketing.com. About once a month, Daddy likes to take a course, maybe like a fine grit kind of bath towel, like a cloth, and really scrub his asshole. Like once a month, like really scrub that shit down. You know, I mean, obviously we all, clean our assholes in the shower, which you need to do, but every now and then you need to give it a nice cleansing. And that's what Daddy did the other day, but the day after I had massive fucking like anal leakage, like diarrhea. Yeah, it wasn't really diarrhea, it was just soft stool, Well, it could be, but I didn't have baby wipes to wipe my ass the past couple of days, and I haven't enjoyed it, and you can totally tell the difference when you go from baby wipes to a non-baby wipe. It's a horrible cleaning. It really is. It's a bad fucking cleaning. But anyway, off that shit. Look, we're in Vegas. I'm kind of disappointed. Okay? Daddy's been to Vegas numerous times. He's been here a lot. I haven't been here lately. It's been a couple of years. But waiters are hard to find now. Waiters are hard to find. They don't come around as often as they used to with drinks. And I got into it with one of the waitresses here at New York. She fucking basically told me she's not getting me a drink because I'm not playing. And I told the lady, I says, look, lady, I've been to your casino I've more than a handful of times. Lost a lot of money here. Least you could do is give me a watered down fucking whiskey. And she's just like weird. She starts pushing chairs in and like moving all fast and shit. Like she's scared or something. Like I'm going to do something to her. I'm fucking wasted. I'm not doing anything to anybody. I'm having a good old fucking time. Chris went to the hockey game. Chris, we have one mic tonight, by the way. We forgot a cord. This shit happens. I mean, things get left behind. Okay? And I'm going to pass the mic over to Chris. He had he went to the hockey game tonight. He's going to talk about it. He's going to talk about the obscene prices.
So here we are. Yeah, I went to a hockey game. It was the Detroit Red Wings. Wet Wings. I got my wet wings today from eating wet pussy. No, Detroit Red Wings and the local Vegas team. Second game, I believe it's the second game, and they're the Knights. So it's the Vegas Knights. Like everybody loves the Vegas Knights. Woohoo! Let's party. It's the Vegas Knights. But let me tell you, as a Cardinals fan, I go to Cardinals games often, and I will pay $8 for one of the tall boy fucking beers. I paid $13. So I go to buy my friends some beers, right? Because that's what a man does. He buys the first round, and then I said, "Yeah, the first round's on me, so I buy 3 beers." It winds up being fucking $40 for 3 beers, Bud Lights, So my friend got the Uber here. I was like, "Well, I owe you money." My buddy bought us dinner. So next thing I know, he's like, "I feel like I'm obligated. These guys been shelling out some cash." So I buy him a beer. $40 in the fucking hole. That's what happened. Now we're going to go to our plugs real quick. Just bear with us. We're brought to you by Uncle Hal's Anal Lube. Uncle Hal's Anal Lube is the premier anal lube for all your anal lube needs. Uncle Hal has many flavors and colors to choose from. Start with glow-in-the-dark fire engine red, cinnamon, and copper penny copper color with real copper flavor. Buy 2 tubes for $10.99 and get your choice of any style of Uncle Hal's anal beads or giant plastic synthetic cock. All cocks are asbestos-based and come in pink or black. Even if you are a power bottom or a drill-happy delivery type, you can count on Uncle Hal's products to deliver the goods to your back door. Go to UncleHal's.com and use the code word Schmucks to receive 10% off your order. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that scenario. We're hanging out here in New York Casino. Had a lot of drinks. Not going to lie to you. If you can't tell by now, then you obviously haven't been around anyone who's drank before, because I'm slurring my words and I'm doing some stuff. I'm going to pass this microphone over because I forgot my cord on my microphone. So this is how it's going. This is the One Microphone Podcast.
I'm sitting here staring at our beds, and I can't help but notice the slope. There's a major slope in the bed I'm about to lay on tonight, and God only knows how many men and women have been raped on that bed, right? I mean, look at the slope. The big slope. I was talking to the wife tonight. God bless her heart. None of the wives made it. This was a guy's trip. I was talking to her tonight, and I was telling her if we ever had a daughter and she dressed the way some of these girls are dressing around these casinos, I'd beat the shit out of her. She's my daughter. I can do whatever the fuck I want to her, right? No. What do you mean, no? I'm her creator. Did I not create her? Did I not create her? Did I not make her? Is she not mine? Do I not own her? Yes, I do. It's kind of like vamping. Vampires. You know what I'm saying? You ever into the fucking True Bloods, the fucking vampires and shit? You know how they fucking what do? They make them, right? Like if you're a normal person and you're about to die, they turn you. That's what it is. Okay? It's basically what it is. Okay? I mean, these girls are looking like no class. Vegas has no fucking class anymore. There's bums everywhere. There's gang members. People begging for money. The girls dress like shit. The guys are they dress in fucking army shorts and T-shirts and shit like that. I mean, where's the fucking class? Where are the suits? Where are the hats? Where are the dresses down to the ankles? Where is all that? Where did it all go? I'm walking around these casinos, all they're playing is fucking gangster rap. I don't want to hear this shit. I'm in fucking Las Vegas. I want to hear Frank Sinatra, little fucking Frankie Valli. You know what I'm saying? fucking Dean Martin. Instead, I got to hear this shit in my fucking ear when I'm drinking whiskey. Bombed out of my gourd. Bombed out of my gourd tonight. Big time. I'm disappointed in Vegas. It's just not the same. We did go to the Mandalay Bay tonight. I visited the memorial. Pretty crazy shit. Went inside the casino. It was dead. There was nobody in there. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Chris.
This is how the podcast is gonna go like this tonight. You're not gonna have the witty banter back and forth because it's we're gonna have to hold our own on the mic tonight. That's what it is. You got to fucking hold your own. So yeah, never been to a hockey game before. This was a first time for me. I was loving it. Went in there. Future updates for people that have never been to a hockey game like me, don't wear shorts. Apparently, camouflage shorts. That's what I'm wearing. And I'm wearing a T-shirt. So it's cold. And it's cold from the moment you fucking walk in till the moment you leave. I didn't know this. And now it makes sense, obviously. But I figured, hey, it's 2017. Maybe they figured a way to keep the ice cold and not everything else. But that's not how it goes. So wear a jersey. Wear a beanie. Wear a hoodie. If you ever go to a hockey game, Jesus Christ, fucking dress appropriately. Yeah, so that's my one advice for you folks out there. Hockey's a lot more fun when you go than it is. You see a lot more things. There's 2 Zambonis out there dropping water all over the place. And then in between, when there's a commercial, they have these little girls that come out. Well, not little girls. Well, they looked like this big when I saw them. Everybody was little. But what I'm saying is they have girls that come out. They got their tits pumped out, and they're all fucking dressed in short skirts. And they have snow shovels. But they're all on ice skates, and they're pushing fucking snow shovels. And they everyone's out there skating and shit, with the hockey pucks and all this and that, and they're creating snow. So these girls come out and they fucking push the shovels, and then they got a guy out there that fucking puts it in the dumpster, and that's kind of a thing right there. It's things you don't see when you watch it on TV. Yeah. So that was kind of cool. I got to witness all this stuff. I got to witness a very high-scoring game, a very action-packed game. You hear a lot more stuff, like the clack of the fucking sticks and the pucks being all around. Yeah, it's good times. It's good times. Hockey game, I will be going to more. Definitely. I don't think I'm signing on to be a fucking hockey fan, but if you give me tickets to go, or if they're cheap enough, it's a pretty good date night. It's fun stuff. So I'm going to pass the mic back to Darren, and he's going to tell me about his trip to Mandalay Bay or whatever.
I mean, Vegas seriously has no fucking class left. There's really no class. I'm disappointed. I really am. Everything goes to shit. Everything gets worse. Imagine living back in the 50s, 40s, coming to Vegas, Hollywood, clean. People have class. Nowadays, it's just a bunch of fucking rogue, fucking slut bags walking around fucking Vegas in nothing, looking for a little fucking pickle tickle. That's all it is. That's all they want. And God bless their little hearts, okay? I mean, that's normal. They want to get fucking laid. But again, if I had a daughter, there'd be a fucking chastity belt involved. There'd be fucking, it'd be like Al-Qaeda. She wouldn't leave the house unless she had, the only thing that would be showing on her is her fucking eyes. Maybe a little hole for her mouth to breathe. Maybe. And that's just the way it would be. But, so our buddy Bill got these rooms for us at the New York. He's a very fluent individual, and he hooked us up. But the one thing Bill didn't do is get us anywhere near the fucking elevator. I had fucking shin splints walking from the elevator to our room. Not happy about it. Daddy's getting old. Getting real fucking old. Weather's great here in Vegas. I must say the weather is really good. Me and my buddy were talking about it as we were walking down the strip to the Mandalay Bay. We saw the stage where the concert was. We saw the windows blown out where the guy was. I think there's like plywood up. Memorial. It's pretty crazy, dude, because when you see it on TV, you don't see the whole thing. You know, but when you're there live, you can see it all, and you can be like, okay, this guy knew what he had this planned out, because it was just like a fucking perfect room looking down onto the, yeah. That was a sick fuck. And for all who haven't seen his brains blown out, you should take a look at this piece of shit. He's laying dead on a carpet with his brains laying next to him. I'm sure you can find it on the internet. It's a beautiful sight to see. Okay? It really is. To see a piece of shit like that just fucking with his brains blown out did society a favor by killing himself, because trash like that shouldn't be walking the streets. Chris, back to you.
So I just cracked open a chelada. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's a beer, generally a Mexican or a cheap beer, an American ale. Yeah. And it's got clamato in it. I call it a red beer. It's my beer of choice. And I'm gonna take a little sip right now. It's so good. So good in my mouth. Okay. So let's talk about the flight over here. 40 minutes. You're up in the air. They give you some drinks. And then you're down. And that's the flight. That's the entire flight in a nutshell. Yeah, it was a very short flight and totally doable. And we're probably going to happen again. Yeah. Fuck driving. Yeah, I've heard of people driving. Yeah. So it's my first time. There's no reason for me to ever drive. Yeah. I mean, we live in Phoenix, but still, give me a break. It's redonkulous. There's no reason to put yourself through that fucking torment. Why would you? No, for fuck's sake. I mean, Jesus Christ. Good. Dude. Here, I'll give you this now.
I've been to Vegas, I don't know how many fucking times in my life. A lot. Yeah. We live in Phoenix. It's right down the fucking street. So I've been there a lot, and I've never flown. This was the first time I've flown to Vegas, and let me tell you something. It's not going to be the last time. Dude, the drive to Vegas is fucking horrendous. Horrendous. It's all dirt, desert oasis. That's all it is. Shit. It's just shit the whole fucking way. There's no way to gauge yourself because you're in the middle of the fucking desert. There's nothing around you for miles and miles and miles. We hop on a fucking plane. We take off. We get to the peak. And we come down. I listened to like 5 Sinatra songs and we were landing. It was crazy. So yeah, whenever I come back to the cesspool, I'm going to take a plane. I'm going to take a plane. The fuck else happened? There was some other shit going down. It's at the airport, dude. Let me tell you something about the airport. The airport's got some weird fucking people in it. I'm sitting there and I'm a little fucked up. I'm not going to lie to you. And I'm just observing people listening to music. And something caught me. I'm watching all these people. And, I'm just looking at everyone. And then all of a sudden, I see this kid. He had a fucking Marine hat on. He had a Marine T-shirt on. And he had a service dog. And he looked very depressed.
The dog looked stressed.
Yeah, and I felt very bad for this kid. I was in a fucking zone. And I was just looking at everybody, and then he came into the picture, and I'm like, that dude's hurting. All he has is his dog. All he has is his dog to get him through the fucking day. And I'm sitting here at the New York, in pajamas, doing a fucking podcast, about to go to bed on a fucking bed, a mattress that has been soiled by I don't know how many fucking blacks, whites, Indians, Mexicans, fat people, skinny people, AIDS, herpes, Asians, all over this fucking mattress, just soiled. And I'm going to sleep like a fucking baby tonight. Chris, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your insight. Yeah, that was that was fucking brilliant. I'm just gonna move right along to we haven't had any traffic lately, so we're not gonna bitch about traffic today. Yeah, the traffic was flying. So we get here, this is my first time to Vegas. You don't always get to do what you want in life, and one of the things I wanted to do was go to Vegas. But working in the food service industry, you don't get paid if you don't work. So you don't always get to fucking venture out,
Well, you don't work in the food service industry.
Not anymore. That's why I'm doing things now. Food service industry requires you to be there all the time. And when you're there, you're getting paid. When you're not there, you're not getting paid. So when you're not getting paid, you're always looking for another job to get paid, because you just got to get paid all the time. You got bills. So that's the food service industry in a nutshell. So regardless, I never went to Vegas. Bada bing, bada boom, never went to Vegas. So here I am, and I'm loving it, and I'll definitely be back. This is a fun place. I've been eating my fucking heart out. I had a nice slice of pizza. The water came from New York. They made the dough, and it tasted like a New York slice, like it should. What else did I eat? I had a hot dog from a company that's been around since 1957. It wasn't Nathan's, but it was a damn good dog. What else did we have when we got here? We had I had some lettuce wraps with pork belly. It was like a banh mi kind of lettuce wrap. It was bomb diggity do. So I've had nothing but great food since I've been here. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a cheesesteak. I found a cheesesteak place that we're gonna see if it suits me, because I worked in a cheesesteak place a long time ago. A funny story: used to get my dick sucked by the manager. Go back in the manager's office and I pull out my penis, and she sucked the fuck out of it, and that was good times for Chris. Another bonus, I got to eat delicious cheesesteaks. Who the fuck doesn't like cheesesteaks, right? So this guy lived in Philly and grew up there, and he got to access all the cheesesteak, knowledge. And when he moved to California, he started his own business. So I moved to California, met this guy, started working for him. He had Amorosa rolls, which shipped in from Philly. The water makes the bread from Philly, so it tastes like Philly. He had everything that was Philly shipped over there. So he basically made cheesesteaks that tasted like Philly. Delicious. They were delicious. So I've been spoiled. So now every time I have a cheesesteak, I have a very high standard. And it sounds kind of stupid, but, I hold things to that standard. That was the best cheesesteak I've ever had. So tomorrow, I'm going to have a cheesesteak. And that's better fucking live up to what I want it to. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's how I judge things. So, let me talk about a recipe. I got a recipe in my phone. I'm hitting my button right now. And it turned on. Now, note this, people. I have the Note 3. The Note 8 is out now. And I'm going to be getting that Note 8 one of these days. That's 5 notes ago. So So every time I push a button, I don't get things fast. I don't get things immediate. Oh, I just hit another button and it went backwards. See, things don't work. All right, so I'm trying to pull this recipe up, and I'm gonna have this on Sunday with my lady when I come home. Okay. Breakfast nachos. All right. You get Eggo waffles. This is really something that's not at my wheelhouse because you have to go by Eggo waffles, and that's really not my thing. But we're going to do Eggo waffles because they taste good, and I don't give a fuck. So, 1 box of Eggo waffles cooked and cut in the triangle shape. And then I want you to make some eggs. You can make them scrambled. You can make them sunny side up. You can make them poached, basted, yada, 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 however you like them. Now, you can cook some meat. Sausage, bacon, or chorizo. Maybe all 3, maybe 2, maybe 1. Whatever you like. Then cut some fresh jalapenos. And then you're going to need some sour cream. And you're going to need some cheddar cheese. You're going to need some green onions chopped. And then you're going to need some tomatoes. You can have like heirloom tomatoes diced, or you can cut in half some cherry tomatoes, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to cook these Eggos. And then you're going to melt the cheese in the oven on top of the waffles. And then everything else that I said, you pile it on. Pile on the greatness. Pile it on good. Pile it on high. And now your waffles are your tortillas. And everything else turns into nacho. You have nachos for breakfast. And I'm going to turn this over to Darren and let him get his 2 cents in.
I can't help but think of how many fucking women got ass raped on these mattresses. Like, I keep looking at them, and it's like, you know how much fucking sex happened in this room? Like, a lot. Like, I mean, I'm talking, there's been guys knee-deep in guts up on these mattresses. These mattresses are beat up. They're fucking bended. I mean, dude, think about all the fucking hot ass that's been through here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fucking totally, just guy and girl just fucking the shit out of each other, having a great time in Vegas. Just met. I mean, there's probably been fucking herpes extracted in this room. There's been major exchanges going on. You know what I'm saying? Fucking just herpes, syphilis, hepatitis C, Dungy fever. I mean, you name it. I mean, it's happened here, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that I get to lay my body in those types of fluids. Maybe there's a couple pubic hairs underneath my pillows. Who knows? I may find out tonight. But all in all, Vegas is a shithole. I don't advise anyone to come here. Okay, I really don't. This is a place you don't want to go. Look, if you are 33, 34 years old or older, stay away from Vegas. Stay away. There are some exceptions to the rule. If you're 33, 34, you're a woman, you're fucking beautiful. Still in great shape, still look good, beautiful, single, and you just want a little fucking, little shit going down, come. Okay? But if you got class, you don't come to Vegas. You come to Vegas to get fucking laid. Look, you come to Vegas to get laid, raped, robbed, possibly shot at. That's why you come to Vegas. You don't come to Vegas ever. Who has a good time in fucking Vegas? Who has a good fucking time in Vegas? You're losing money, right? You lose fucking money. There's no waiters anymore. Forget the fucking waiter. Forget sitting there putting $100 into a machine and a waiter coming around giving you a fucking drink. Doesn't happen anymore. Now you got to go find these fucking waiters. And then they get all crazy when you're like, can I get a drink? Daddy don't have time for those fucking games. Okay? I don't play those games anymore. Okay? Don't play them. Fucking machines are rigged. Tables are warped. The mattresses are fucking soiled. The streets are laden with fucking bums, trash, fucking whatever you fucking else you could think of that's fucking horrendous. You ever see Demolition Man? That's what it looks like. It's fucking horrible here. I don't advise it. Go to Disneyland, would you? Take your fucking family to Disneyland. Pay $17,000 to take your fucking family of 4 to Disneyland for a day. Do that. Because when you come to Vegas and you put some money in a fucking machine, you expect to at least get a drink. But you don't, because the waiters, they don't exist anymore. I have a real fucking problem with the waiters, dude. This is bad. It's turned into a fucking epidemic. Vegas is getting fucking real strict with their booze now. They really are. Even though I'm fucked up and drank free pretty much all night, it wasn't enough. I needed them to come around more. They didn't come around enough. Fuck them. Done with Vegas. Fucking done. I'm out.
My band of the day. In honor of Vegas, we're gonna shout out to a band called The Last Vegas. It's the name. It's a good rock and roll band, and I just want to let everyone know that everything we say cannot be taken seriously because we've had a lot of fucking alcohol, and if you can't tell by the way we're talking, then apparently you don't you don't know shit. Yeah. You haven't been around enough people that have been drinking the alcohol. So yeah, take that. I wanted to give a little shout out to Boomer and the Bandit podcast. They gave us a shout out on their podcast, so I'm giving them a shout out on our podcast. And thanks for shouting us out on your podcast. There you go. Just shout you out on our podcast. I'm going to turn the mic back over to this guy over here who said he was done talking, but now he's got more stuff to say, so he wants to say it again. And here he goes.
So after all the Guinness and after all the fucking whiskey, I'm up here in the room drinking water. Okay? Not just any water. Fucking smart water. What the fuck is that? No, but what do you mean smart water? Did you hear that? Did you hear my balls? My whole stomach just dropped. Yeah, dude, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get real fucking ugly. And there's no fans in here. There's no fans. No fans. But, like, getting back to the water, smart water. What's so smart about it? Tastes like shit. It tastes like it came from fucking the Hudson River. I don't know how smart it is, but I'm going to tell you this much. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready to get under them covers. I'm getting ready to fucking explore under them covers, see if I can find a short and curly. You know, something. Something that'll let me know, you know what, you've been in a room where there's some serious action going down. It adds to the lore of Vegas. The lore. I'm going to sign off. I love my wife. Damn, dude, you just see that? The fucking roller coaster just dropped. That was crazy. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. I thought it was like a fucking bomb dropping or something. It is a circus. I'm signing off, Chris. We'll say his goodbyes.
Yes, this is the Vegas podcast. Not our best podcast because I forgot my cord. But hey, you got to fucking deal with it. Thanks for listening to us. We appreciate you and the fact that you'll put up with us. And we promise that the next podcast will be more professional and not like this. I mean, look, we did the best of what we had. I think we did okay. But, you know, at the end of the day, I really like to have 2 microphones so we can have an actual conversation. today was all about us holding our own on the microphone. And, you know, you can't hear whenever there's no witty banter. And that's kind of what we feed off of each other. So I guess one more round for Darren over Meow.
Who loves you, baby?